Some families don't break your heart with one painful moment. They do it slowly, with guilt that sounds like love, with criticism that sounds like concern, with expectations that make you feel responsible for everyone else's happiness. And the hardest part? Because they're family, you wonder if protecting yourself makes you the selfish one. But what if that guilt isn't proof you're doing something wrong? What if it's proof you're finally doing something different? Let's talk about 7 quiet ways emotionally intelligent people protect their peace without losing their kindness. 1. Stop waiting for them to become someone they're not. Many of us stay emotionally trapped because we're waiting for one conversation, one apology, one moment when they finally understand. But people don't change simply because we hope they will. Acceptance isn't giving up. It's choosing reality over false hope. And reality, though painful, is far less exhausting than constant disappointment. 2. You don't have to explain every decision. Have you noticed that some people never accept a simple answer? You explain. They question it. You explain more. They question even more. Psychologists call this the jade trap. Justifying, arguing, defending, and explaining. Healthy people respect your choices. Controlling people look for reasons to challenge them. Sometimes, "This is what's best for me," is a complete sentence. 3. Boundaries reveal more than they create. Here's something many people never realize. Boundaries don't tell you who loves you. They reveal who benefited from your lack of them. If someone becomes angry the moment you say no, they may not be reacting to your boundary. They may be reacting to losing control. Protecting your peace isn't rejection. It's self-respect. For not every emotional battle deserves your energy. Imagine sharing good news with a family member. Instead of celebrating, they compare you to someone else, or remind you of your mistakes. Your first instinct is to defend yourself. But that's exactly where your peace disappears. Not every criticism deserves an answer. Sometimes silence isn't weakness. It's refusing to let someone else decide how your day ends. 5. Stop chasing approval you'll never earn. Some people spend years trying to become good enough for their family. More successful, more helpful, more available. Yet nothing ever changes. Because your worth was never the problem. The goalposts simply kept moving. You don't need someone else's approval to give your life value. 6. Distance isn't always rejection. People often think creating distance means you no longer care. That's not always true. Sometimes distance simply gives your nervous system room to breathe. Shorter conversations, fewer arguments, more time with people who leave you feeling lighter instead of drained. Distance isn't punishment. Sometimes it's healing. 7. Heal yourself instead of fixing everyone else. The biggest mistake many people make is believing they're responsible for changing their family. You're not. You can't force someone to become emotionally healthy, but you can become emotionally stronger. And something interesting happens when you do. Manipulation loses its power. Guilt becomes easier to recognize. And the peace you've been searching for no longer depends on someone else's behavior. That's real freedom. You don't have to stop loving your family. But you do have to stop abandoning yourself to prove that you do. The strongest people aren't those who tolerate endless emotional pain. They're the ones who quietly choose peace over constant conflict. Not because they stopped loving others, but because they finally learned that protecting their mental health isn't selfish. It's necessary. If this message resonated with you, comment "peace over guilt." Your words might encourage someone else who's silently struggling. And if you enjoy psychology and emotional intelligence content that helps you understand yourself and build healthier relationships, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.